Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Khadijah binti Abdul Halim with Matric Number 1915390. I was assigned to make 5 videos of food review for the subject Cooking Skills 1 with the code CCCS 3391. Therefore, I decided to choose 5 signature dishes of Terengganu since I live there. For the first video, I have choose Nekbat since this is my father's favorite kuih. This traditional delicacy is famous among elders in my place, but unfortunately, young people do not really like it. Personally, I do not prefer this kuih too. Like, I eat it, but not to the point of having it regularly like my other favorite food. Here comes the history of this sweet delicacy from Terengganu. Nekbat is popular in Malaysia, especially on the East Coast, which is in Terengganu and Kelantan. People usually call it Nekbat Terengganu and it also known as a sweet dessert. Nekbat is very popular during Ramadan since they usually sell it at Bazaar Ramadan and it is quite hard to find it during a normal day. If you want to try, you can buy the sugary Nekbat from Bazaar Ramadan all over Terengganu. But for my family, usually my father will buy the plain Nekbat and then my mother will soak it in the sugary liquid at home because sometimes the one sold at the bazaar is very sweet. And for the price, if I'm not mistaken, the price for the plain one is 20 cents per Nekbat. Next, have you ever wondered how Nekbat is made? The ingredients are very simple, which are rice flour and eggs. And Nekbat usually made in 2 phases. For the first phase, both ingredients are mixed together, then the batter is poured into the bronze mold before being covered with its lid. As you can see in the picture, Nekbat is cooked in a traditional way where they put charcoal on the lid to make sure the upper part of the Nekbat is cooked well too. And once the Nekbat is cooked, the plain Nekbat is taken out and then cooled in another container. The cooked Nekbat will turn spongy and cream in color due to the eggs. At this stage, Nekbat is plain and tasteless since no sugar added. After that, in the second phase, the plain Nekbat must be immersed in the boiling sugary water for a few minutes. The liquid must be enough to immerse or soak all the plain Nekbat. At this step, you can adjust the amount of sugar according to your preference. Usually, people will put 1 tablespoon of sugar per Nekbat. But if you want your Nekbat to taste less sweet, you can put lesser sugar in the boiling water. In addition, to make it taste better, you may put pandan leaf, a few cloves, and cinnamon stick to get good aroma. As you can see in the slides, the left picture is the dry and plain one before they are being soaked in the sugary water, which lasts longer and can be stored in the fridge, while the right one is the Nekbat after being immersed in sugary water, and you can see the Nekbat expanded in size. Since the sugary Nekbat cannot be kept for a longer time, people usually soak it in a little amount only and when they want to eat. Last but not least, sometimes you might find the Nekbat comes in color like red or blue. I can say this one is more familiar in this modern era, and some people put the food coloring in the first phase while mixing the butter, while some in the second phase by including it in the sugary water. So, if you bought the plain Nekbat and you want it to be colorful, you can put a few drops of food coloring in the sugary water. That's all for my first food review. See you again in my second video.